I believe that teaching is not just a job, but a way of life. Growing up the son to a teacher, I would have never imagined myself in the front of the classroom doing the things I always witnessed my mom doing. I can remember sitting in the back of her classroom during my junior year of high school. How did she do it? How did she come to her classroom every day excited to teach a bunch of kids who had just been through puberty? Kids who were more concerned with the girl or boy sitting in front of them than what my mom actually had to say. But she was always there, every day, with a smile on her face and an excitement about her that even made me question whether or not she was normal. I guess the saying is true that you don't really know what you have until it's gone. I never really understood the impact teachers would have in my life until they were gone and I had graduated. Maybe my mom isn't that normal. Maybe she cares more about the kids in her class than they will ever know. Looking back on it, the reality is that a lot of the she had in class will never realize the impact that she and other teachers had in shaping their lives. But there she is, every day, doing the job she loves. When I decided to become a teacher, I wanted to choose a vocational path that would bring me the most joy in what I was doing, not what would give me the most money in my pocket. I wanted to become an influence on kids' lives, the way some of my teachers were for me. I know that I won't be able to change every kid that I have, but as long as I am able to be an example for those few that look up to me, I think I'll be happy with what I've done. I hope the kids will be able to see through my life that there's hope at the end of the road. I hope that I can be an influence on their lives the way my mom is and so many of her students. I believe that teachers that go into education looking at it as a job to solely teach a subject matter are the ones that end up leaving after only a short time. But those that look at it as a way to provide an outlet for kids who are maybe lost or troubled, those are the ones that succeed in their career. They are the ones that you remember when you are older, and they are the ones that make an impact on your life. I can remember countless times I've been in public with my mother, and one of her former students, many of whom are dressed up in suits and dresses, have come up to her. Every time it seems as though it's the same thing. There's an exaggerated thank you, and then there's a line, I couldn't have made it without you and the other teachers. After visiting my mom's classroom and spending a day with her a couple of days before Christmas this year, I realized why all of these students had come up to her with such gratitude. In that short amount of time that I was with her, I had carried 4 large baskets of food, a PlayStation 3, and a new pair of tennis shoes to kids who had never had a Christmas before in their lives. She and other teachers had given their own money to help these students who could barely afford to put a clean pair of socks on every morning. This is my dream of becoming a teacher, not to be a source for kids to come to when they don't have Christmas presents, but to be a person in their lives to show them the right way. A person they can trust, a person who, when times are rough, they aren't afraid to ask for help. I want to be able to show them that there is hope for their future, and any person, no matter their gender, their race, or their economic status, can succeed. This is why I believe that teaching is not just a job, but it is a way of life. A way that not only impacts the students I am teaching, but leaves a lasting impact on myself. This I believe.